two, three, Two fat guys in a microphone. Two fat guys in a microphone. Big talk, no filter.
All right, welcome. I'm Tim. I'm the big talk side of it, and you are?
I'm Paulie, no filter.
And we all know that, so that's why you got the no filter tag.
Hey, welcome to Two Fat Guys and a Microphone.
Podcast, we hope to entertain, educate, and eat a little food.
Yeah, I'm full now. We just ate a big sub.
Yeah, but in 10 minutes, you know, it's like Chinese food.
Yeah.
10 minutes you'll be hungry.
Hey, welcome to the show. This is pretty much our first one we're putting out. We did a couple test runs here and there, but we are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Exactly. So what we'll be bringing on this side is social issues. We're going to talk about the NFL. We are going to talk about cannabis. Expert 10 years in cannabis, from growing to selling. So it can give you all kind of tips and pointers, and then let you know what's going on out in your favorite dispensary out there. So,
Nice.
Paul, what do you like to talk about?
Oh, well,
Besides food.
Besides food, I mean, I drive Uber and Lyft. That's what I do right now. I love it because I get to talk to people all day long.
Yeah.
And that's why you brought me on, so we can talk to people all day long here, too. So I don't get a break. I just keep talking and talking and talking.
Exactly.
But other than that, I used to own a restaurant, pizza and wings. Wings and pizza, a little bit of specialty there.
Yeah. And let me just say, I know, I like to plug you on this because you just were at Wing Fest in Reno, Nevada. And again, took down a couple of first place trophies like you always do. But what's your slogan out there?
Paulie's. Everyone else's, forget about it.
Yeah, exactly. And we had a little conundrum out there this year and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that too. But yeah, your wings are just amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, we try. We try to put out a good product. It's all family. Me, my wife, my daughter, my son-in-law. With us four, and the grandsons are now into it. So it's starting to become a big event for us, a big family event. So we're looking forward to talking about that in the future here.
Yeah, that'll be great. We're gonna give you some local perspective around here. So if you ever come to Reno or you're in Reno, Nevada,
yeah,
we'll let you know. We're gonna start kind of like a little food critic situation where we're gonna go try. We obviously are expert in food.
Yes, always trust a fat chef.
Yeah, exactly.
Always trust a fat chef. If a skinny guy's cooking your food, leave the restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna start rating some of the restaurants around town.
We're going to do that. We're going to hit little topics of, we're going to be, like you say, I always say, light politics.
Light politics.
And there's nothing light about us at all, but we'll talk light politics. We don't want to get on, one side or the other, no matter which one we're on. I like to stay very neutral with all of it. You know what?
You can't make a decision. I know.
Well, not the decision part. It's like, so you only want one side of the money, or you want all the money? I want all the money.
Okay, all right.
So subscriptions?
Our subscriptions.
I want subscriptions. I want them all the likes. I don't want just one side or the other side. I want them all to like us or hate us, I guess.
Exactly. And we are going to be neutral. We're going to have on the show coming up, which we've kind of solidified, is one of our Nevada senators. Yeah,
we're going to have a state senator on here. I talked to her, and we're going to have her on here. We'll announce her when we're going to do it, when we have her on. Exactly. We're going to have some guests on. Actually, we're going to have a guest on today.
Yeah. From where?
From Niagara Falls, New York. My cousin Sam Archie. All right. He's coming on here. And actually, this idea, besides you coming to me with the idea, my cousin Sam runs a show back in Niagara Falls. And because, I watched his show a lot, it kind of inspired me a little bit. I liked it, Good. I mean, he does just politics and local stuff there.
Right.
We're taking it to the next level and going out there. We're going to reach out to the world a little bit.
Right. So we'll talk about things overseas, what's happening there, socially or sports-wise.
Before we get too much into the show, we want to throw a shout out to our behind-the-scenes man, Addison here.
Hey, Addison. Yeah.
Addison is the one that's making it all work back there. He's getting my cousin on the line right now for us.
Yeah.
So we're
definitely, we needed a good sound and keyboard guy, and he has been great.
And he doesn't eat a lot. He's skinny, so we don't have to share too much with him.
Yeah, exactly. But he gets a little testy with us. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's like, hey.
I don't think he's testy with us. We're just very impatient.
that East-West coast smash?
Yeah. Well, yeah, me being from the East Coast, I have, I'm like, hurry up, let's get it done yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I've known you for over 20 years. Yes, that's been you the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah, it's a little bit, I'm a little bit in a hurry to get shit done.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you come out west here, the
Yeah.
problem with it, when you come out west, I always thought when I first moved here, you guys were getting the vapors from California, making you guys slow down a little bit, man. Ease back, slow down. That ain't the case. They're just fucking slow back here.
Yeah, well,
They're just slow over here.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, just because when a light turns green and if we don't go in a millisecond, you guys are on the horn, ready to go. Don't tell me that's not New York.
Well,
all the
the
way.
problem is this. Here's the problem. The problem is if I got to sit there and start, man, well, come on, let's go. Put the phone down. I must say that 20 times a day.
Well, yeah, okay.
20, put the phone down. That's what they're doing. They're sitting there texting you. Come on. And we're going to, when we get into the Reno local stuff, we'll be talking about some of the traffic issues out here. Oh, man. People in LA, they have the right to bitch. I've never been there in that traffic, but I heard it's nothing but bad. Okay. But here, we're not used to that. So when we have to deal with that, oh, man, I'll tell you, I lose my mind.
Well, and I think that, what Nevada's done is they've adopted the state flower as an orange cone.
Oh yeah, I tell people that
everywhere.
I tell people that all the time. There's our state flower, and they go, "Oh, the cones," and then you laugh, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But it's been that way ever since I moved here. I moved here in '89, and you know what? They were working on the freeway. Guess what they're working on right now? The freeway. Guess what they've been working on over the last 20 years? The freeway.
It's supposed to be wrapped up by, I guess, November. I hear.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll talk about that, too.
But yeah, we're getting on the show here, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try to get some guests on here. We're gonna make it fun for everybody. We're gonna have guests. We're gonna talk about, and if there's something that when you can write into us, when we get that all set up, you write into us, or if you got my number, text me and tell me, hey, I want you to talk about this. We'll try to touch it. We have no problem. That's where that no filter right there comes in. No, we have no filter. We'll talk about anything you want us to talk about. Right? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Yeah,
and we want to hear yours. And so that's where we're at. So I don't know. We're
also gonna have some sponsors.
Yeah.
If you want to sponsor your business, get a hold of me. We will put you on here. I have a couple already in line. You have one in line. And definitely we encourage this a lot. If you want to promote a restaurant, we'll take samples here. We'll eat them right in here in front of people. Right. We're not opposed to that at all.
No, not at all. And so we are here for you.
Right. We're here for you and for us to have some fun and bullshit a little bit, and that's what we're here for.
And we want to bring you something different. So there is 50 million sports podcasts and things like that out there. But when you start digging into it, they're all the same. We're not going to be anywhere close, to that. So you're going to get different twists on sports. We're not going to be like I've seen these sports, podcasters and newscasters and sportscasters that they try to dance around. They got to be nice, like this is this. And
well, aren't they FCC rated? That's why.
Yeah, it might be, but it's also that the bigwigs in his organizations, they kind of keep a cramp on you of what you can and can't say and how you can say it and stuff like that. So
yeah, see, we don't have that here. We're gonna say it, and if you don't like it, let us know. We'll talk about it more.
Yeah, exactly. We want you waiting for what we're gonna do next.
Yeah, because we got some. I got a couple ideas. I haven't even bounced them off you yet. But they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be good. Good for the show. Good contents. I have some friends out there that have been asking me already. When's the next one coming? Because we put a little test one on Facebook.
Right.
And hopefully this is our first one. We're gonna throw it on YouTube.
Yeah.
X. Where else?
YouTube, X, Facebook are the three main ones right now.
Okay.
That we're gonna be on.
I like Facebook. I'm a Facebook whore.
Yeah, you're on Facebook a lot.
I'm on there.
You are on there.
How we looking on my cousin getting on there? He said he's ready to go when you are.
Yeah, have him accept the.
All right.
The link.
we'll have him.
Tell your cousin to check his spam.
Yeah, he should know that. He's the one that told us about how to do all this.
Okay, he should.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit him up real quick here and see what he does here. Tim, go ahead, take the floor for a minute.
Okay. Well, yeah, and your cousin's been awesome with hooking us up with, just kind of little pointers of what he does on his show and stuff. So, I'm really impressed with. I talked to him and called him one day. Nicest guy ever. I mean, just a cool dude. I don't know how you're related, but that guy is definitely from the good part of the family.
Yeah, well, because
I love your mom. Your mom's awesome.
Yeah, he's one of the OGs. My cousin Sam's one of the OGs. He's from the old family. I mean, not the newer generation family, because we won't get into that.
Yeah,
but the old generation family is we still go by the old morals. You know what I mean?
Right.
Respect, honor, treat people right. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
All that. I mean, open a door for a person. You know what I mean?
And they say thank you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I stopped to get a drink today and opened the door for, a young couple, probably in their mid-20s, and not a word. So I just threw out you're welcome.
Yeah, right. All right, my cousin just said he'll be ready in about 5 minutes. So okay, we'll get back to him.
All right.
So we can start talking about some other things if you want.
Let's dive into the NFL preseason.
Oh, NFL.
Yeah.
I love the NFL.
I know you do, and you're a what fan?
Oh, everybody knows who I am.
Okay, you're a Bills fan.
I'm a Bills fan.
We can see the no Super Bowl Bills fan.
Listen, look, you see what side I'm on. Let me sit back a minute there. There we go. let me pet the boy here. Let me pet the boy. There we go. Let me pet the.
Exactly. That's exactly what you Bills fans do.
Oh, look at the little cute dolphin behind you there, Timmy.
Yeah.
Looks like the one on the bottom of your back, the tattoo you got on there.
You don't have a Bills tramp stamp?
No. I don't have any tattoos. My wife's got enough for all of us.
Oh, okay. All right. So I thought maybe you had one, but yeah, so we're in the NFL. We're going to talk about the players. We're going to talk about all teams, but today we're going to talk about the Bills and the Dolphins, because we all know the Dolphins get much respect for being the only undefeated team ever.
Yeah.
Still stands today.
We used to be able to brag about the biggest comeback ever, and then Minnesota had to go screw it up last year.
Right.
Damn it.
I know.
Now we're the number 2 best comeback ever.
And what did I say the other day? I think the Bills fans are going to be like the old Boston Red Sox fans in the Curse of the Bambino. Because, what was it, 80 years before they finally won a title?
We've only been in the league 60 years. We had a 60th anniversary about a year ago, so 61 years.
Okay, all right.
So, but you know what? We're getting rid of the curse. The Ralph is leaving. They're building a new stadium. Next year we'll be in a brand new stadium, a Hallmark Stadium with. It's going to be one of the state-of-the-art arenas out there. It's going to be the biggest, baddest one out there.
Well, let me just say this. No, it's not, because you guys had the opportunity to put in a dome.
Okay.
And Buffalo is not like South Beach, Florida, where you're 80 degrees all year round.
And I'll explain to you why the dome wouldn't work, Tim.
Well, okay, but anyways, I know why you all say it wouldn't work, but to be able to come in there and play without freezing off your toes.
It's better than putting people in direct sunlight and blinding them, heating them up to 105 to 110 degrees.
I'm sure that's better. If you want to be, are you happier when you're freezing, or are you happier when you're hot?
I think it's I think they should pile all the snow on their side. When the Dolphins play us, we should when they shovel all the snow out of the seats, they should put it all on the sidelines of the Dolphins. Yeah. Like they put us in the sunlight when we go to Miami.
Yeah, well, okay.
It's home field advantage,
that's
right?
Fair.
They get
to wet the field before games.
Well, that was the other teams probably scared of the Raiders because they were killers back in the day.
So no, tell me, please enlighten me about.
Well,
why.
I was mad at first. I thought for sure we should have put a dome on the stadium, okay? Because of but it takes away a little home field advantage. But the home field advantage comes from the crowd, I think, not just the elements, the Mother Nature, okay? Right. So what I think is, that if they put the dome it stops the snow and the rain and the wind, okay? Sure. But if the governor puts a driving ban in the state of New York,
Right.
the players, the refs, the film crew, nobody's getting to the stadium. You can't drive. So by doming it isn't going to stop the games from being transferred to Detroit or canceling the game 2 days later because of the weather. It's driving in the snow. They're dangerous. People will die out there on them roads.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 40 minutes from downtown Buffalo. So they're driving out on these roads that have got 3 feet of snow on them. The cars can't get through it. Plows, I mean, they do the best job they can do out there. Them plow guys they're the best in the world at plowing snow. I mean, it's not like up here in Truckee, in Tahoe, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, they get a little bit of snow. They plow them. They shut the roads down and plow them. They have to do that there. They have to shut them down or people will die out there.
Right. Okay.
So that's the reason why I was, at first I was like, why not dome it? Damn it. I was all mad. The dome wouldn't have helped the driving bans when it gets that bad there. And I don't know if you've ever been there in the winter, Tim.
I have not.
Okay. Let me tell you.
Thankful.
Let me tell you how bad it is. It's people ask me how cold it gets in Buffalo. And this is what I've explained to some of my Uber passengers. You take a handful of needles and do this. Just smack yourself in the face with them. That's what it feels like the minute you walk outside. Your skin just goes, starts pinching like needles.
Sure. Okay.
That's how cold it gets. And then the snow.
And the dome.
Well, okay, the dome, but you can't get to the dome if you got 3-4 feet of snow.
Okay.
It comes off them lake effect snow comes out like you would not. People don't understand how much snow gets dumped in an hour.
I do understand that because I worked for a company where the home office was in St. Joe, Michigan, and
They get a little bit there.
right off the Great Lakes.
Yeah, they get a little there.
So you see cars parked on the side of the road that have big icicles on them and stuff like that. So I do understand lake snow and the wind and stuff like that. But here's my theory on the dome. No matter if you get there, you can't get there. That has no bearing on the actual game, because if you can't get there to a dome or an open stadium, you can't get there. Period.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So that's a non-issue. 100% non-issue, because if they can't get there, it doesn't matter if they go to a dome or an open field, they cannot get there. Second thing, here's the other thing, because you bastards, you all talk about, Bill Mafia, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, you all want weapons, so you can ice up snowballs and then throw them at the other team, and then some, weird ass Bills announcer, okay guys, stop doing that. We gotta be fair.
Oh, wait a minute, Tim.
Throw those guys out. It's stop doing that.
Hang on, Tim. You guys can throw minnows at us if you want. You can throw little minnows at us, you little Dolphins fans.
We'll sharks.
You guys don't get mad because you can't throw nothing at us when we come there. You throw the sun at us. That's enough. We don't need much more than the sun.
Okay, well then I'm going to create little bags of sand.
There you go.
We can throw at the Bills.
Hey,
team.
Hey! Didn't Cox do this? Wasn't he on Miami when he did this to us? Hey, Cox, if you're watching this show, that's back at you from the Bills fans. Bills Mafia, don't forget.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, exactly.
We might forget, but we don't forgive.
Yeah, okay. I'm fair with that. But the thing is that you guys just want the weapons there. That's all it is.
Hey, I you know what? I wish we could have had my buddy Eddie call. And Eddie wants to call in. He's a big Dolphins fan, and he's a Bills hater.
Oh,
he wants to call in. We're gonna get him on there one of these days too. We're gonna get him on there.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you better have backup too.
Well, you know what?
In your comments.
He's brutal.
Like that guy.
Eddie's brutal. Eddie's brutal. Let me tell you. Anybody knows Eddie? When he comes to the Dolphins Bills, he is brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'll tell you what. When we play, because we're going to play twice this year.
Okay.
When we play, we'll have him on. We'll analyze the game. We'll talk about how bad we beat you guys. I mean, you guys will have something to say, like maybe one good pass or something. You know what I mean?
I love the arrogance. All right.
I think we're going to have Cousin Sam on here in a minute.
All right. Can we hear Cousin Sam yet?
Hey, Sam, can you hear us, Sam?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. How you doing, Cousin Sam?
Good. Hey, welcome to the world of podcasting. How you guys doing?
Well, yeah, I learned from the best, cuz.
Right?
There you go. There you go.
What's the name of your show there? Tell everybody what the name of your show is in Niagara Falls there.
Yeah, I've been running one on Tuesday evenings at 7. It's called Your Community Accountability with Sam and John. Right now, it's just Sam. John passed away about a year and a half ago, but he was such a good friend. I hate to take his name off the off the title of the show.
See,
So
that goes. We were just talking about you before you came on here.
Yeah.
That's that old school I was telling you about, Tim. He's old school. My cousin's old school. So they respect and honor. He's still respecting this guy, even though he passed away, and that's how you should do it.
Yeah.
I was just talking about you like that, cuz.
that's the way it is here. It's friends are friends.
Yes, forever. When you're a friend of Niagara Falls, when you make a friend there, you're a friend for life. And it's the same out here. We've been friends over 20 years now, Tim.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Off of one interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably pissed him off, and he goes, I like that guy.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Or you got a great pizza and order of wings from him.
Yeah, he did. That's what it was. He did. But yeah, no, we're getting this going here, Sam. I don't know if you can you see us pretty good? Everything look good on your end?
Yeah, I would not have worn the dark shirt with the dark background because you just sort of like see 2 arms, a head, and a hat.
Okay, yeah, we had to show the shirt here a little bit.
Yeah. Had to show the shirt.
But,
and not the stuff
Well,
to
we're
say.
we'll change the background for you here, cuz we're gonna get
There
that
you go.
changed in a minute here. How about that? Is that a little better here?
Yeah,
We're working on it.
Yeah.
I like the fall shot there. That's a nice.
Yeah, I'm bringing it. I feel like home a little bit now.
There you go. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong.
There we go. That's a little better.
Now we can see you guys good. That's a good shot.
It gives me a little taste of home there, man. I'll tell you. I was telling these guys a little bit about Niagara Falls. Michael's burned down about a month ago.
Oh, that was a heartbreaker. It was weird because it was July 11th. It happened to be our 50-year class reunion, and a few people were speaking, and somebody got up there and had a little speech about what it is to grow up in Niagara Falls and all these places we went to, and they were just listing them off. We did this, we did that. They mentioned Michael's restaurant. We used to always go there, at the end of
like
the night.
everybody does when they come back to visit.
Exactly. Don't you know, an hour later, I get a message that there's a major fire at Michael's. It's on fire. It's like, holy crap. What's the odds of that? We were just talking about it, and now the place is on fire.
Unbelievable.
But they're supposed to rebuild.
Oh, wow.
So
I heard they were headed for sale for a little while there.
everything's up for sale in Niagara Falls. If everybody's got a price, but
Yeah. Well, they need to
yeah,
put the
they're
bills
up for sale. I think they're around 650,000 for everything, and but they're going to rebuild and remodel, and maybe with that being done, somebody will take the offer and buy the place. Who knows? But
Well, see, with this show, Sam, that's the reason why we're called Big Talk, No Filter. We have no filter here. So I heard all the Indian, and that's Dot, not Feather. I heard they're the ones buying it all up over there.
dude, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. They just bought the old Pete's Market House.
Oh yeah, I used to, you know what's funny about that place? We grew up there. Right, we used to hang out down the street from the Boys Club, right there on the corner of Deacon Mellows when it was there at 17th and Pine. We used to throw snowballs at all the Canadians that were lined up to go into Pete's Market House. And you know what happened? Donna, the owner at the time.
Right.
I don't know if you remember Donna that owned it.
Oh yeah, very well.
Okay, Donna, instead of getting mad at us, she walked across the street and she hired us. I was shucking clams in the basement there, getting paid to do it. She's a smart lady. She hired. We were down there in the basement shucking, and it's incredible. She, instead of getting mad, she could have got mad at us, but that's a community. She said, you know what, I'm not going to get mad at them, and call the police on them.
It was probably cheaper to pay you guys than the money she was losing from you guys chasing customers away.
Exactly. And we were little. We were young. We made mistakes. I mean, we weren't the best, you know what I mean? But, if that's the worst we did, hey, that and hopping cars. I was just telling him about the snow, how much snow we get there. Being out here in the West, he doesn't understand how much snow that place. Niagara Falls doesn't get as much as Buffalo.
No.
But the snow we get, we used to hop cars. Now, Tim, can you imagine you and me getting on our feet, scrunching down, which we can't do anymore because we're too fat, and holding onto a bumper of a car, and having to drag you 4 or 5 blocks down. You just stay on the car and you just stay on your feet till you hit a manhole and you fall. And we used to do that. That was fun for us.
That's how you got around town.
That's how you got around town. Yeah, I need a ride. I'm gonna hop this car.
Okay.
And then you get out at the stop sign and yell at you, get away from that car. And as soon as they start driving away, you run up to it and you hold on again. The only problem I had is when you hit the manhole covers, they hurt.
Yeah.
And then I started getting so fat I pulled off a bumper one time.
Nice.
I think I pulled off a bumper there, Sam, one time.
Well,
yeah,
growing up on the West
probably,
Coast,
yeah.
We do the same thing. Just we use skateboards. So,
Skateboard. No.
Not the same.
You had to use the soles of your shoes.
Yeah, so that's it. Sneakers. That's it. Hold on.
Okay, so we're smarter out west. Okay, I get it.
Is that a Raiders hat you got on there, cousin?
Always.
He's a Raiders fan.
You're a Raiders fan?
Oh, he loves the Raiders.
Oh, good. So
Raider
another
Nation for
family
life, brother.
member.
For life.
No, we have a lot of bets. I think he still owes me money.
Yeah, somewhere, We'll get it back one of these days.
One of these days, now they got a running back. He might have a chance.
I mean, that kid's a beast. He's going to be a beast.
He is going to be a beast. I like that kid. I'm going to watch him. Fantasy's coming up, so I'm going to look at him maybe a little later round drafts. But what else is going on back there, cuz?
All's quiet. Finally we got some cooler weather. The crazy ass heat's gone, and hey, 2 more weeks for football, and we'll be hunkered in here for the next 4 months.
Yeah, politics-wise, everything going, I mean, as much as it can go? I don't want to get too much into that because you know my theory on that.
It's a nightmare. I mean, it's only gotten worse since you left. So,
no, I'm sure.
And
I mean,
this set of council candidates may very well be the worst set. That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, hey, here's the good point. What else can they do? They can't do any worse for that city.
There's some days I think they should just get some bulldozers, start at 104th Street, push everything into the gorge, and start over.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Let
me call my brother Mirza, though. Get him out of there first before you do that.
Oh, man, it's unbelievable. The dumber they get. We had one candidate. He ran 4 years ago. He stood in front of this house, bitched and complained because the weeds were overgrown. Some of the trees were laying on top of the house 4 years ago. And he says, if I get elected, I'm going to fight to have this cleaned up. Well, come 4 years, he's running for re-election. Stood in front of the same house, said the exact same thing.
That sounds like Niagara Falls to me, cuz they all say they promise and everything stays the same. I've always said that, and you know who runs it. You know who runs it out there.
Well, you know who should be running it. People were running it when we were kids.
Yeah. Well, that's what got me in a conversation about the old school with you. You're one of the old timers. I was looking at your email, and it took me a minute, and I go, why didn't he spell it right? And then it hit me, cuz. It hit me, and I said, I know why I know what he spelled. Yeah, you're laughing. I said that he's using our actually Italian name that Grandpa came over from Italy with. I said, that makes sense now. I said, that's how it is back there. It's so everything back there stays, it's traditional. It's traditional. I mean, I hate leaving. I hate leaving. I mean, it's the best thing back there is family and food. That's it.
And on his gravestone, it's spelled that way.
Oh, they spelled it.
Right.
I lost you there for a second.
They spelled it ARCI.
Oh, they did. Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't know that. Ah. Well, what else is football's coming up. We're gonna have you. We'll have you on here again. I mean, I just want to thank you for giving me inspiration to do this. I mean, I watch your show all the time. Even though my wife goes, "What do you care about that for?" Because I do. It's always home. It's always going to be home. She goes, "You're always watching," because I watch his show all the time, and I watch it because I do care. I care what's going on in the streets of Niagara Falls. I really do. I mean, I got a lot of friends and family still back there, and my mom's back there, and it'll always be home, no matter how shitty it gets. I wish they would. I've always said this. I wish they would tear down the whole Buffalo Avenue and put hotels on the waterfront. That's what they need to do, and that'll bring people in. But it looks like they're bringing people in, but just the wrong type of people.
But those are the ones that are coming in here with money.
Yeah. I'm not hating on them. I'm not trying to discriminate against them. I mean, hey, if they got the money to do it, but it's taken away from the values of what it used to be back there, and that's what I meant. I mean, Little Italy, Michael's was the last thing on Little Italy, and that burned down. So now what's that? What's there?
You got Latinas, and that's it.
Yeah, Latinas. That's where I get some of my That's where I get some of my sauces. My mom goes down there. Yeah. I call her and I go, hey, I need some garlic sauce for Wingfest, or I need some of this for Wingfest. And she'll go, oh, I got to go down there. She does. She says, she goes, oh, I got to go down there. Thank God Mike Semino's there. Mike takes care of my mom every time.
Right.
Thank you, Mike. Shout out to Mike at Latinas.
He's a pain in the ass, but he's still a good guy.
See, that's how we talk back there. Everybody, they don't. I bust balls out here, and they think I'm mad at them, and I'm like, you guys don't understand. If I'm busting your balls, I like you.
Right. I hear you. Well, listen, guys, this is a short day for me. I have to go to a class for the Board of Elections. I got to be there at 6. I'm glad I was able to stop in here. I'm definitely going to pop in on your podcast again, and we
For
can
sure.
Talk during the football season, and maybe as we get close to the election year down here in the falls, we'll chat again and have a little.
For sure. We'll talk some politics on there, because maybe I'll hit some different people that maybe aren't watching your show, but they might be watching ours. So we'll capitalize on it for sure.
Well, I'll definitely share your broadcast on my page, and vice versa for me, I hope.
Yeah, this is pretty much our really first one we're doing here, because this one's probably gonna go on YouTube hopefully by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll look forward to it, and I'll share that on my page.
All right, love you, cuz. We'll talk to you soon.
Guys, talk to you there. Tim, nice meeting you, buddy. You take care.
Bye-bye.
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 All right. Well, a good chat with him.
Yeah,
Like I
no,
said,
cousin, he's been
always
doing
an
this.
awesome guy.
Yeah, Sam's a great guy.
So we're gonna wrap up this one. For now, and just like get through this, and just know that come back. We're gonna have some good content coming out there.
Stay tuned. We are gonna do some amazing things down the road. I mean, we have a list of stuff that we're going to get into that you guys are going to love. We're going to do some participation where you guys actually participate in our shows and everything. So you stick with the two fat guys in the microphone.
Yep.
Because we're here to take up space.
Yep. Big talk and
no filter.
All right. Thanks, folks.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 fat guys in a microphone. 2 fat guys in a microphone. 2 fat guys in a microphone. Big talk, no filter.